Can a cheap Craftsman mower get the job done? Does it have some decent features? And does it leave something to be desired? Hey guys and gals, welcome to Garage Gear. I'm JB. A good friend of mine upgraded their lawn equipment and passed this Craftsman M140 lawnmower on to me. Let's get a closer look at it. This Craftsman M140 lawnmower was assembled here in the USA with domestic and globally sourced components back in 2019. Fun fact, about 50% of Craftsman lawn equipment is still built in the USA, while the other remaining percentage comes from Mexico and China. Starting out with the 21-inch steel deck, this mower is capable of mulching, bagging, and side discharging with an additional chute attachment. This is kind of nice to have it as a 3-in-1 because some cheaper mowers don't even have a side discharge. Now to mulch here, this mower has a built-in mulch plug on the rear flap that drops into place when you take the bagger off. And if you decide to bag, you can lift up that rear flap, the mulch plug gets up and out of the way, you can drop your bag on the back. Pretty simple, and that bag is big enough to really pack a lot of clippings inside. And to help this video get big enough with the YouTube algorithm, would you mind hitting that like button? Thank you. Now, sitting up on top is quite possibly the best thing going for this mower, a Honda engine. Now this Honda GCV 160cc engine may be the smaller of all the Honda engines, but it packs a punch on the playgrounds with longer grass. The gas tank has a larger fill mouth for less spilling, a gas cap that clicks shut just like the one on your car, and the gas tank holds about 1/4 gallon of fuel. And I could easily mow my entire 10,000 square foot lawn on one tank with still about 1/4 tank left inside. That's pretty efficient. Trickling down from the gas tank is a fuel shutoff valve, and on a budget Craftsman mower, that's just bananas to see one of those on this. And here on the side of the mower, everything is readily accessible, making this mower easier to service and maintain. And on the other side of your engine is the oil spout, and oil changes are relatively easy to perform on this mower. The sad thing is though, they stopped putting these engines on these mowers and started putting smaller Briggs & Stratton engines on top. So this GCV 160cc engine for this mower is a gem. Underneath this mower deck is a single cutting blade with a plastic drag flap on the back. And without a doubt, this deck is rusty, rustier than a playground slide that nobody dared to use. More on that deck in a moment. This mower comes with a 2-handle height adjustment system, one for the front and one for the back. Now it does have 6 height settings. Let's drop it all the way down to its lowest setting. There we go. And from the blade to the ground, I'm at about 1 5/8 inches. And on its highest setting, we're gonna set it all the way up. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. That's pretty high. We're at about 4 inches. So this mower can mow some really tall grass. Not too shabby considering most cheaper mowers can only go up to about 3 to 3.5 inches. It's a game of inches, gentlemen. And I'm gonna set it from my lawn to about 2.5 inches. The wheels on this mower are all plastic, measuring 7 inches tall by 2 inches wide in the front and 11 inches tall by 2 inches wide in the back, making this mower easier to steer and push. And there's no drive system on this mower. This is powered by you. Moving up the tubular handlebars, these handlebars are 7/8 of an inch thick. You can unbolt the handlebars here at the bottom and fold them down for better storage. And to get this mower going, you simply pull down on your engine bail, pull the rope to start it, and go. Here's some other quick facts about this lawnmower. Aside looking like a Christmas Oreo, she weighs approximately 61 pounds. They're commonly found at Lowe's, and they come with a 2-year warranty, which is long gone by now. But that's commonly what you're gonna find on newer Craftsman models. Well, it's time for some clipping chaos. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go fire it up. All right, let's start it up. First pull. That's a Honda for you. Nice and easy to start. Let's go mow. Now, how does this Craftsman mow? The overall cut quality with these mowers is a solid B, and mulching on these mowers is right at a C. The deck can plug up easily with grass due to the poor design of the deck. The oddly designed shape of this deck does not allow for adequate mulching. If the grass is dry though, you'll be just fine. Side discharging is a B-, as it does improve deck suction, but will still leave quite the mess since this mower is not the best mulcher of clippings. The best quality of cut will come from bagging with a B+. A few clippings did manage to find their way out and not make their way to the bag, and this mower can feel rear heavy due to the excess weight in the back and the lightweight mower up front. Striping with this mower is a C. The stripes are there, but they could be better. If you're looking for those golf course level stripes on your lawn, grab yourself a striping kit. I'll have one linked down below in the description for you. Taller grass with this mower can start to become a challenge. This specific engine can handle it with minimal time spent bogging down, but ultimately you're limited by the deck being capable of processing all that grass. Now here's what I like on this Craftsman mower. This mower starts right up on the first pull, and these Honda engines can last if they're maintained. This is a no frills mower, pretty simple, pretty basic, and pretty easy to navigate around your yard with those taller back wheels. If you're looking for a really lightweight option, this could be the mower to get it done. Especially if you have tight areas or ditches to get into, you're not gonna be really muscling this mower around because of its lightweight. Now here's what grinds my gears with this Craftsman mower. The deck is about 70% metal, and the rest is all plastic. And if you have a really bumpy lawn, you're asking for this plastic to crack. These decks are also notorious for rusting out. Part of the deck just fell off. Interesting. As of the filming of this video, this mower is 6 years old, and this is what this mower looks like with minimal care. You can definitely slow this down by regularly cleaning the deck, and don't waste your time with that washout port. You suck! Those are pretty useless on these mowers. You can also spray the deck down with something like fluid film to stop rust in its tracks after you clean the mower deck. These handlebars are also pretty weak. Take a look at how much torquing and twisting we got going on here, because the handlebars themselves link up to a plastic mount. That's right, you heard that. A plastic mount at the base of this mower, and that's just asking to crack over time. Craftsman definitely cheaped out here and is asking for trouble. At some point, these are gonna quit. It's just a matter of when. And this handlebar connection right here splits off into a fork shape, and this actually broke and had to be re-welded. When you get thin metal in certain spots and all that torquing and twisting going on, again, something's gonna give. Also, this lawnmower is not designed for larger lawns. Pushing this mower along some larger lawns without a drive system can become a real chore. Now, who is this mower right for? Not me, I got a big bad mower. Listen, this mower is not for everyone. And if you just have some smaller areas in your lawn to cut before you bust out a rider, or maybe just a smaller lawn in general, then this could maybe be the mower for you. I actually sold a very similar model like this to a guy that owned a condo, and he had a very small property, and he just needed to cut his lawn once a week, and that did him just fine. But if you have a larger lawn, consider getting something a bit more powerful with a drive system. No doubt about it, this cheap Craftsman mower can get it done with a feature gem here and there to get it across the finish line. And if you happen to find one of these used, they make a great backup mower. And if you're interested in learning how to clean the carburetor on one of these Honda GCV 160cc engines, I'll have that video linked down below as well. Remember, if you want to be part of the tribe, subscribe. And for more cool garage gear content, click or tap the screen right here. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the garage.